from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Two out, nobody on. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Jason Hamill, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, it's never fun to have your pitcher leading off an inning for you in this situation, but hey, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Tommy La Stella is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground left side. Lindor scoops it up onto first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out.
This ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Cody Anderson is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Dexter Fowler is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Lindor is there for it. And that's the third out. Cubs strand one. They trail it here 2-0. Francisco Lindor will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. One down.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Rajai Davis is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Calling for it, Fowler. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Well, there's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
Michael Brantley stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That's popped up now towards short right field. Zobrist is there for it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold. Anthony Rizzo gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. A quick out number 1.
Now batting,
Chris Bryant will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's definitely a borderline pitch there on 1-2. Now, I don't think he could have had any argument at the plate if that was called strike 3.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2. Kyle Schwarber will come in now with 2 away. And to this point, at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're still. Nelson Ferreira is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Jason Kipnis will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far.
Oh, I see what you did there, Matty. That's nice. No way you just came up with that on your own.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Marlon Byrd will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Up top, it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bryant sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in. The relay, and he is in there. Roberto Perez takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. You get the sense that he might be overthrowing a little out there.
You know, and that's such a common problem for young relievers. Sometimes you got to learn to dial it back a little bit and then get it back in the strike zone.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Addison Russell. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And reined in, 1 away. Ben Zobrist will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Here comes the 1-0. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets him to chase one up in the zone, and this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And this will be taken in by Uribe for route number 2. Chris Coughlin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Chris Coughlin.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kipnis has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. We'll get a look at Juan Uribe leading things off. Adam Warren will be summoned from the bullpen now. So he'll take over to start inning number 8. And there is Juan Uribe. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And that's over. 3-1. Now here's Uribe. High and deep out to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Count is full. Here's hit sharply toward the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Jose Ramirez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. Francisco Lindor will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 2-0. Brian Shaw is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Bird going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Jason Hayward will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
He's going to get a visit from his catcher here because even though he got away with that last pitch, it was right down the middle of the plate and nowhere near the target. And this is not the guy you want to start missing your location with.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking. You've got to put this ball in play.
Hot shot on the ground is short. To his left, Lindor. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, this is a perfect example of why these guys are losing this game. You get the leadoff double. If this ground ball goes to the right side, it's a productive out, and you get the man to third. But he hits it to the left side. It's a complete waste of an at-bat.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Dexter Fowler. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Davis. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a two-run shot to left center. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Tommy Hunter will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning.
Hunter.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Turned on down the line. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 home. High pop-up. Santana is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Chris Bryant stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
That evens it up 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Liner towards second, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Some guys, you almost do him a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. One 0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. in there. 1-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here in view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Rajai Davis stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The man you see here out for a second inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Bryant on the move. And this will wind up a foul ball. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, they've done a really good job against this guy so far. And it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
Here's Michael Brantley. Runs up and gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Let's check this out again. This is in show motion, and you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball, watching it all the way under the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. There goes Brantley. Ground ball sent back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. By running, he does stay out of the double play.
Carlos Santana digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Number 6, Marlon Byrd.
Number 30 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 30.
Marlon Byrd steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled. Dan Otero will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Yan Gomes is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Digging in now, Addison Russell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label. So that's a great take.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Jorge Soler will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Soler.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Justin Grimm will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Number 52, Justin Grimm.
Roberto Perez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Here's the third baseman, Juan Uribe. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1 and 2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Chris Gimenez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 38, Chris Gimenez.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Jeff Manship will come on here to start 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning.
Manship.
Digging in, Tommy La Stella. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Back to the mound and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Jason Hayward will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap it normally does. But both of those last 2 have been pretty flat.
Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
Well, they are definitely serious about ending this ball game right here and now. He bravely takes second base here on the stolen base, and he represents the winning run out there in scoring position now. Nobody out.
A possible winning run on second. No one out. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I love a guy on the mound that will pitch with some emotion. He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
Dexter Fowler will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to do, is put a guy on base right before you got to face a great slugger at the plate. That ain't going to make things easier.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Here it comes, 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. To short. Kipnis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Javier Baez is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 9, Javier.
Francisco Lindor comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Wow. You know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Rajai Davis struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Here's Michael Brantley. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Two and 0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
And once he got to 2-0, I think he started peeking over at that on-deck circle because it was pretty clear that he didn't want any part of this guy.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. One and 1, here it comes. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Hooking just fouled by a matter of inches that time. The 1-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready with the 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Full count. Here it comes. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. The run scores from second, and a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Oh, and that's a swing born of confidence right there. With the game potentially on the line, he goes out there and just attacks this baseball. And they're going to take the lead here as he breaks our tie with a huge run-scoring triple.
Pedro Strop will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 46, Pedro Strop.
In now, Yan Gomes. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Hit to third. Throw to the plate. And the runner will be tagged out at the plate, so a costly decision there.
Now batting.
That runner at third, he's going on contact there. That's got to be the only way to explain it. It's one thing if this ball's hit up the middle, but when you hit it right at a corner infielder, you got to figure he's coming home with it. And they get him easy.
Marlon Byrd standing in as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
2-0, here it is. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. 2 out with the man at first. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Roberto Perez steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He's again 2-0.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
Third baseman, number 4.
Juan Uribe stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Cody Allen will come on now, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting,
Kyle Schwarber stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Allen has the target. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Strike called, 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
And with that tying run on deck, he should get something good to hit right here, 3-1. More than likely a fastball.
And that's low, ball 4.
now batting, shortstop,
Addison Russell digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
Cue shot here out towards short. The second for 1.
Kind of lucky to get it out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
That's a nice job here of cashing in with 2 outs. You could see they were shaded to pull, but he slices this ball the other way. Forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner is going to come all the way around to score from first.
Miguel Montero will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
47, Miguel Montero.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time with it.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw under first will be in time, and the Indians are going to take a commanding 3-1 lead here in the series as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe it took them a couple more innings than they had hoped, but a win's a win, and they get a good one here on the road in 11 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. When you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 4-3. Good night from Chicago.